I don't have a plan for this. Should I just take a pair of scissors and go? I'm gonna fold this in half. Just going in. Just gotta go in. Hello! We're going to the Daiso store today in Japantown to get ornaments and some basic items, crafts, raw materials, whatever we can find to create a really spectacular origami Christmas holidays inspired makeup look. Look at this sad face. Oh! This is not Christmas ornaments, but I will never say no to flowers. And terrarium stuff, I bet it's itchy. I think that this one, we gotta mix it with another one that's kind of different. Can you even hear me? This one's good, it's kind of like green and red. And then this one's got a little bit of green, but mostly red. Oh, but this one's also very pretty. Should I get all three?
Yes.
Should I get all of them? There's so many other colors. Wait, let's move this way. We can move this way. There's green ones. So it's like a green one and a red one.
Mm-hmm. Looks great.
But I think that's too many. Or is it? So I got 3 relevant items and 1 irrelevant item. Hi friends, we're back at the studio with the washi paper. Originally we went to the store to get non-washi paper. Each sheet was cost me like $13.50 before tax. And I picked specifically green, red, and gold papers. They're very, very pretty. They're quite delicate. This is how it looks. So I'm gonna have to cut these smaller so that I can actually fold them, pleat them into the fan shapes that I want. And we're gonna be making a headpiece out of it. Yeah. In an unfortunate turn of events, we don't have another headband that we normally would use. Instead, we have this. More than crappy headband. It's one of those that's supposed to like mold to your head shape, but I don't like it because it doesn't fit properly, even if it's molded to me. I actually think I'm in a perfect position right now because I have paper that are gold and red. Amazing. This one's definitely the most Christmassy one because it has a sleigh. Yo, that's not a sleigh. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna pretend it's a sleigh. I don't have a plan for this. Should I just take a pair of scissors and go? I'm gonna fold this in half. Is this even really halved? I should have probably flattened this before I did the whole thing. I don't care. It's nighttime and I have successfully created the headpiece. I'm not gonna wear it like normally because if I do it looks like this. And I don't really particularly like this space because it's casting a shadow which will be hard to photograph and I don't want to only photograph from this angle. I'm gonna tilt it this way. There we go. I'm so excited. I love the washi paper. It gives so many layers. So now we just have to put on the makeup and complete the look. First of all, I normally have a face chart designed at the moment that I do the makeup. But for this one, I have an idea in my head and what I really did was I sat in front of my headpiece with these 3 gorgeous pieces of washi paper. I stared at it for a while and I got into the mental space where I was no longer there. I was simply constructing and deconstructing the pieces and elements that I saw in this washi paper design that I would eventually put onto my makeup. And in makeup, we work in layers, especially with creative avant-garde makeup that requires you to use creams and paints, because there's a little bit of chemistry there, where when you have oil-based, cream-based paints that are waterproof, you have to add layers of powder before you add layers of liquid-based paint or alcohol-based. There's so many different types of makeup paints and you need to really know how you're going to go into a very complicated design. When I look at the headpiece and I see that there's going to be red flowers, orange flowers, gold, a little bit of black accents, but at the base level this ivory white, I have to figure out what is going to be the first step and what is going to be the second step. What am I not going to do before this and what is going to ruin everything? Some of the big red flags for a makeup artist when you're doing this type of look is going in too early with dark or black paint. That has the potential to ruin everything unless it is a base that you're using to draw, for example, gold on it. In this case, we have very minimal black designs. It's more of an accent. We're gonna have green accents. That is going to be maybe 20% of the look. In order for it to be set, we're gonna powder the whole thing. Just going in. Just gotta go in. Creams really need to be set or else they're bleeding into each other and you will lose the details before anything else. So it's totally fine for me to layer on after this. I think it's a good look so far, but I think it's also like losing shape because there's really nothing on here that is grabbing your attention. We're gonna be adding also gold accents. The gold is what's really gonna make the piece. And this is the final look. I'm gonna have to move this camera a little bit further back so you guys can see the full extent of this headpiece. It is gorgeous. I'm so happy about it. Hold up. Okay, well, you didn't need to be that far back. Yes. This probably is the biggest headpiece that I've ever made. It's very tall. I purposely made it so it's sort of leaning forward, which is easier for me to control. I've also tilted it so that you could see the different layers. It's got that three-dimensionality. I'm like really happy with this look. I'm so excited I was able to show you guys a little bit more of the journey of me creating this look and the concept that I normally do. If you like this video, then I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and a notification bell. Happy holidays, everybody. I hope that 2021 has been a kind year to you. I know a lot has been going on, and I hope that 2022 would be an even better year. As usual, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!